Coming up next, I'm going to be playing Card Sharks for the DOS with my sister Sarah. How am I going to do with her in this guest gameplay? You'll have to watch and find out as we begin. Welcome to Card Sharks. I don't want to use a joystick. I will be one player. I'm not a returning champ. I'm going to play as a woman. I'll let this be Sarah's character. Alright. Sarah's opponent is not a returning champion. Her opponent's a man. This will be Sarah's opponent. She's taking on Bill. Alright, here's my sister's question. We asked 100 California policemen, when you give out a traffic ticket, who tends to argue more, men or women? How many do I think men argue more? I will say 46. Okay. Let's see if Bill thinks it's going to be... He says it's higher. The actual number is 50. Right in the middle. That's what I could have said. So Bill gets control. He does not want to change the 10. Thinks it's lower. So 3. Higher. So 7. He's going to freeze, keeping Sarah away from her cards. Now we go on to Bill's question. We asked 100 women in Philadelphia, do you have money hidden somewhere in your house? How many said they do? $64. I'm going to say that's lower. The actual number? 34. It's lower. So Sarah wins control of the board. We have a 4. I do not want to change it. I'm going to say the next card's higher. It's a Jack. Lower. It's a 3. Higher. 5. I'm going to freeze. Keeping Bill away from his cards. We asked 100 New York City policemen, do you think a woman's place is in the home? I would say about 36% said yes. See if Bill thinks it's higher or lower. He says it's higher. Actual number is 45, so Bill wins control of the board. Let's see what his card is. It's a 7. Does he want to change it? He does. It's a 10. Lower. 2. Higher. It was the same. Sarah has to play off the 5. I'm going to say the next card's a bit higher. Boom! Sarah wins the first round. Yes. Okay, now we go on to Bill's question. We asked 100 teenage girls in Beverly Hills, have you ever thrown a temper tantrum? Actual number. Hold on a minute. 69 says Bill. That's going to be lower. I know that's going to be lower. Actual number? 74 was actually higher. So Bill wins control of the board, and let's see his opening card. An 8. He wants to change it. It becomes a 6. Higher? It was lower. Sarah has to play out the 10 because she did not win the question. Lower. 8. I'm going to freeze. Protect Sarah's position. Alright, let's go on to Sarah's question. We asked 100 business economists, do you think every American who can should buy some gold, just in case? I'm going to say, I believe, let's go 51%. Let's see if Bill says it's going to be higher or lower. He says it's lower. Let's see what the actual number is. 16, it was lower, so Bill wins the question. He does not want to change the 6. Thinks it's higher. It's a king. Lower. Too bad. It was higher. Lower. 6. I'm going to freeze and protect Sarah's position. We asked 100 recent immigrants from the Soviet Union. As far as you know, was your mail ever censored when you lived in the Soviet Union? $69? That's going to be a bit lower. Actual number? 66. It's lower. So Sarah wins the question. I want to change the 6. And it becomes a 10. Lower. A 9? I'm going to say lower for the next one. Rats. It was higher. Bill gets a shot at the 6. He says it's higher. No, it was lower. Too bad. Sudden death round. If I win the question, I will have control over the cards. I will have the option to pass or play. We asked 100 married women. Have you ever used your babysitter as an excuse to duck out a boring party early? I would say 37%. Let's see what Bill says. Bill says it's higher. And the number is 62. It was higher. So Bill wins control of the cards. He wants to pass to Sarah? Okay. I must have this 10. Lower. Drat. Bill has won the first round. We asked 100 dentists. Has a patient ever screamed before you even got the drill in his mouth? $67. That's going to be a bit lower. Actual number? 65. It's a little lower, so Sarah wins control of the board. And she has a 6. I want to change it. Becomes a 4. Higher. Ace. Lower. King. Lower. 6. I'm going to freeze. Keeping Bill away from his cards. And we go on to Sarah's question. We asked 100 inmates. Were you a Boy Scout? I'd say probably 54%. Let's see what Bill says. He says it's going to be lower. Actual number? 59. It was higher, so Sarah wins control of the board. And you got a 6. I'm going to change it. The 6 becomes a 10. That's going to be lower. Rats. Lower. 5. Higher. It was the same. We asked 100 members of the House of Representatives. Do you think the arms race in Russia has gotten too expensive for us to win? Let's see what Bill says. He says it's going to be 57%. That's going to be a bit higher, I believe. Actual number? It's 12. I should have said it was lower. Darn it. See, Bill wants to change the 9. It becomes a king. Lower. 4. Higher. 9. Lower. It was the same. That's going to be lower. Kaboom! Sarah wins the game! And she gets a shot at the money cards. Alright. We'll start with $200. I have a 5. I'm going to change it. And I'm going to pick card number 3. It's a 9. I'll wager $200. Next card's lower. It's a 2. Alright. Everything higher. It's an ace. Kaboom. I'll bet everything and say the next card's lower. Yes, it's a queen. Alright, let's now move the queen up to the next row. I'm going to bet $2,000. I do not want to change the queen. I'm going to bet everything, and I'm going to say lower. Kaboom, it's an 8. I'm going to change it with card 1. It's a 9. I'll wager... wager $2,000 and say the next card is lower. It's got to be. Kaboom! It's a 4! Yes! All of it? Higher. It's a queen! Kaboom! Up to the big bet. Must bet at least half. I'll bet. I'm going to not change the queen. I'll wager 10 grand and predict that the next card's going to be lower. Yes! Sarah has won the game! Adding $22,000 to my guest gameplay's bank. See you for my next guest gameplay, guys.